You got me running, got me running. Shake it, shake it, shake it, feel that. Raise your hands up. Raise them up.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Forex Trading Asia Daily Currency Call, episode 335. It's the 16th of July here in Singapore, 11 a.m. GMT plus 8. All right, so if it's your first time here, a big welcome. Yep, we do this currency call every Monday to Friday, and the currency we analyze is as follows: Monday, Aussie and Kiwi; Tuesday, Euro; Wednesday, Pound; Thursday, Yen and Gold; and Friday, Canadian dollar and cryptocurrencies. So yeah, today is Friday. The currency in focus today will be Canadian dollar and cryptocurrencies. So yeah, this currency call, you will get market economic updates, key support resistance levels, trade ideas, and more. This currency call is going to be very beneficial to both the long-term investors and short-term traders. Here we'll be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, and also highlighting potential targets and risk. So a disclaimer here, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Okay, so this morning there will be the BOJ rate decision, which will be happening anytime soon, or probably happening now already. But I've just checked. I don't think it happened yet. So yeah, just happened. Yeah, just happened. So okay, yeah, so no impact as of now that we know. We will keep an eye on it and then update in the Forex Trading Asia Facebook and Telegram and everything on anything that's going to happen that with big impact. Yeah, so on that, I will head over to the charts right now on the dollar index with Scott Andrews from Forex Briefcase Australia.
All right, hi everyone, and all right, so we've got an interesting situation with the US dollar. So it was actually looking like, and I'll just bring in the crosshairs. So we saw it yesterday afternoon around 2 to 3 p.m. GMT plus 8 times start to turn over, and there were some trading opportunities, and it looked like it might have been easing back down to 92, but it was held up, had a bit of a fake out like it was going to push lower, but we really didn't see it, and it was held up and continued to elevate, and it actually reached the high we saw was 92.67. Now, the news that did come out, and I'll just bring that across here. It was sort of mixed, but really it was more bullish than bearish in regards to what we saw. So I'll just get the Forex Trading Asia calendar up here now. So what we did see was, first of all, initial jobless claims did come in as expected as well, although from the dissection of what's actually happening in the jobs market yesterday from Kim Hong in the first 10 minutes or so of the currency call, really we're still seeing there's more there to give, which is a good thing in regards to monetary policy as well, with how the Fed might be managing things. But now the next was the Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index. That was a miss, although the New York Empire State Manufacturing Index was a beat on expectations. But really what we saw all in all with the US dollar is that it's still just being propped up. There's still some concerns with how and when the Fed are actually going to taper as well. And we saw pretty dramatically the Aussie dollar got pushed down as well. So we'll just have to wait and see what comes out today with we've got the retail sales out, the core retail sales as well. Also, Fed Chair Powell did testify again last night too. And the overwhelming theme is that there's still just a lot more progress needed to be made. So we'll have to wait and see really for next month's inflation as well, for more longer term trends to be established. But I'll just go back to the charts now. So, frankly, really, we're just seeing the dollar held up. And we've said in the currency call this week, just short term scalps or quick trades are probably the way to go, because we've just seen things give in pretty fast, like the euro US dollar short idea from Daniel yesterday, and we come back and what's it doing now? It's down. So it's a little frustrating, but you've just got to be very particular and patient. So no real index trade ideas for today, guys. Just hold steady and wait for the end of the week daily candle to close.
Okay, thank you, Scott. So yeah, as mentioned, today is Friday, so we are doing the Canadian dollar, and I have Jin Dao Tai here, founder of LCMS Traders, a multi-million-dollar trader trading an account with more than $15 million on a daily basis. All right, Jin, pass it to you for the Canadian dollar.
All right, thanks for that. Talking about the Canadian dollar, what else can we say about the Canadian dollar? It has been pretty much the somewhat of a focus that we've had for this whole week. We spoke about the Bank of Canada with their rates decision and the statement. Before it was released, we did a live trading session when it was released, and then we did a post-release analysis about it. And what has the Canadian dollar done during that whole period? I'll show you here on the charts. The US CAD on the H4 time frame for this week finally did break out of that range, the range that it was sitting in of about 1.255 to 1.244, broke out of this range quite recently, I think last night, as we saw it shoot up to as high as, let me get rid of that, as high as 1.26. Right now, it's coming back down with a bit of a retracement. So the main question is, would it be a good time to look to sell if it breaks below that 1.255 level, or is it going to hit that point, that support level, and bounce back up? The question, whether, we were avoiding to try and buy it up because it's at such a high point. Now, what to do with the US CAD from this point onwards? Looking at the Forex Trading Asia economic calendar here, getting an update on it. All right, scroll down to, this is the whole week that has gone past already. A lot of news that has happened. And now on Friday, we just had the Bank of Japan press release and conference, as Jimmy was sharing with you. We've got the Euro news. We've got retail sales number for the US to be released tonight. So that could also impact the US CAD. Retail sales number was minus 1.3%, expected to be a minus 0.4%. I think we might actually see a relatively good number coming from the retail sales from the US, similar to the core retail sales number. It was a minus 0.7%, expected to be a positive 0.4. So you can see here that we're expecting quite a big swing in terms of core retail sales number. I think we might actually see, it would surprise the market quite a bit, but we might actually see a positive number, or flat or positive number for the retail sales from the US. If that does come around, we're going to see massive US dollar strength being applied, as the retail sales number does give an indication of market confidence, consumer confidence. They're spending more money. That could stimulate the economy a bit more than expected. So watch out for that news at 8:30 GMT plus 8 tonight for the US dollar, whether we're going to see strength or not as much strength, okay? So that's the retail sales number for the US tonight. And then no Canadian news for the rest of the day, but paying attention to what could happen next week, because we're at the end of the week. If you're trading the Canadian, you want to find out what's going to happen next week. So doing a quick view of what could happen next week for the US CAD in particular. We do have some US news on Tuesday evening. I'm just paying attention to whether there's any Canadian news. We have some new house prices for Canada. Not going to move prices, unlikely to move prices too much. And then on Thursday next week, we do have more home sales numbers coming from the US. And on Friday, we do have retail sales number for Canada. So you can see here that we're probably not expecting too much news, or well, no news being listed for the Canadian side all the way till next Friday, where we have retail sales number to be released. And you can see that even based on that, it was minus 5.7%, is expecting a minus 5%. So not a big change expected in terms of the retail sales number or the core retail sales for Canada. So this might actually make things a little bit easier to trade. Coming back to the charts here, the US CAD on the H4 time frame, what I would be looking for now with this change is that anticipating this to come down, break below that 1.255. Looking for it to break below that 1.255, possibly looking like it's going to track lower, trapping some sellers before it retraces back up towards the 1.2688 level. That's a resistance level that I've had, and if I go to a daily time frame, since back in March this year. So it's quite a possible level to reach. Hasn't been that long, March this year, but it is going to be a very, very high point. You can see back in April at this similar level, we've seen a lot of volatility. So be very careful if you're trading it up towards the 1.2688 level. I think it's quite a possible target to hit, but we're going to see a lot more volatility. So coming back to the H4, what you'll be looking for is to buy. I would be looking to buy above 1.2577, a 40-50 pip stop loss for a 100 pip take profit. You're looking at a 1:2 risk reward ratio towards the upside, given that it tests and supports this 1.255 level. If it does break below, at this point, because of that significant upward trend, if I zoom out, you can see this significant upward trend that has started since June and it's been going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks now. I would be a bit more cautious to sell it back down towards the to sell it back down within this range. At this point, I would say look to buy, look for it to support that 1.255 level, and look for that possible 1.2688 target range.
Okay, thank you, Jin. Yeah, so for the cryptocurrencies, I'm going to get Daniel here. Daniel from LCMS Traders Trading Coach at LCMS Traders. Daniel.
Hi. Okay, great, Jinwei. So this whole week, surprisingly, crypto has been pretty quiet. I mean, it's more of a very much of a consolidation phase happening here. So you could see when you look at the market right now, Bitcoin has been actually moving across nothing much, but it has gone to a tighter range. You can see on the daily time frame here, actually on the consolidation coming very, very tight. You can see right now a descending triangle pattern has happened. So just take note of it. If I zoom out on the daily time frame, you can see goes up now, coming back down on the downtrend here, coming to a descending triangle, telling us as a possibility that if it breaks the 30,000 level range, it could go very jolly well, go all the way to 20,000. Now, this is something that we need to look out for. Right now, there isn't any news. I mean, previously we hear about lots of regulation talking about want to control crypto and many others, but there's not much news. It's just no very low volume or no much movements is coming in. So watch out for it. I know last week I did say that looking at this range here below the 32,000 and between 32,000 and 30,000, it could be a possible buy, pick up some good stocks, bargain stocks. I would like to take away that. Let's reduce the risk now further. We are looking for it. It must, now I'm going to see here, if there is any upside opportunity, it must break this trend line on a daily time frame, coming down, looking for a very strong bullish momentum before we look for any buying opportunities. Else, wait for it, stay out. If it breaks below the 30,000 range, we know that it is a continuation of a descending. A lot of drop of the weakening of the Bitcoin is going to come in soon. Okay, and then if you look at Ether, similar pattern. It did happen. I did last week. Let me zoom it in here. You can see that I did mention that if it breaks below the 2,000 range, it will last week. It will continue to most likely will move down. It did break down the 2,000 range. Now consolidating, similar pattern as you can see in Bitcoin. Right now, it's consolidating. Right now between 2,000 and 1,900 range. Now I'm afraid that if I look at it, so I zoom out, you can see same thing, a descending triangle could be happening in the making as well. So with this kind, I would say that if it does breaks below, let's see here, if it does break below the 18,000, no, not 18,000, 1,830 level, then you will see a continuation zooming down to 1,700 zoom level here, and then that's where a lot of negativity may come in. News, you will be reading the news from all the cryptocurrencies coming in. So not bullish here. I have a very sentiment on a very bearish sentiment on both the Bitcoin and Ether and most of the other cryptocurrency as well. So my advice is, do not trade right now on any cryptocurrencies. Wait for the setup to happen, especially the descending triangle, before you take any trades for the cryptocurrencies. Okay, Jinwei.
All right, thanks for that, Daniel. So again, a disclaimer here, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speakers. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Okay, I see a lot of you filling up the poll. Thanks for that. And yes, I see a lot of you guys coming in from the Telegram channel and the Traders Club. So if you join us from the Telegram channel, you have enjoying the trade signals, absolutely free. But the question you might have is that we have told you when to get into a trade, but you do not know where to exit and how to fully utilize the Traders Club and the signals to make more profits from the market. Yeah, I'm going to get Daniel here to share more about the Traders Club. Daniel.
Yes, Jinwei, thank you very much. So yes, Traders Club, LCMS Traders has been started since 2014. Now we have helped hundreds of traders exactly like yourself go from completely confused, unprofitable to actually understanding the Forex market, recovering losses, and be profitable. Now I'm going to introduce to you the LCMS Traders Club. We're our dedicated club platform. Okay, so let me share the screen here. Excuse me. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so now we have the LCMS Trader on Facebook, but what I will share with you is our dedicated club platform. Now, this is really a platform that you must join if you're serious about being profitable in trading. Now, here we host a community of traders to sharing strategies, ideas. Here, monitoring the markets together. It's really almost a part of a professional trading team. You could see here on the trading floors, lots of Scott was putting here lots of trade ideas, what's happening in the market, giving you an updates here. A lot of members sharing news as well. You can see here, and then we have also talk about some education stuff. We will share with you more later. We also, and if you have questions, we ask what happened. Hey, there's some breaking news on UK pound weekend. We will come here and let you know what has happened, inform you, give you our ideas and what's our opinion coming in. Of course, we have lots of trade ideas coming in as well. Now, right here, not only that, we also have here the market watch list. In the market watch list, we do look at the market, like in the morning, look at the market, or later on, if there's some real analysis coming in because of some news, we will put it in here as well. So for example, right now here we have the currency watch list, which is a snapshot of what we see in the morning, okay, for the charts, and give a suggested idea of whether to buy or sell on which currency or what suggested price, entry, and potential profit targets here. Okay, and also we have the daily currency analysis, gives us a summary of what has happened yesterday, what to look out for today, and any other trade ideas for various currencies pair, major currencies pairs coming in. Now, not only that, we have here coaching in this club here. We have coaching sessions on Monday and Wednesdays. With Monday, we have group coaching sessions. Wednesday on the live trading sessions, and just Wednesday we were trading together on the Bank of Canada rates and talking about the news. So that's what we do. And not only that, when you look at here, we have lots of education videos here where we teach and guide our members here, not only on we look at how we trade. We have the 4-day FX Kickstarter here, where you can look at how the basics, what's the fundamental, the economics of the Forex market. We have the technical analysis, and we will look at how to combine our strengths and technical analysis together and how LCMS traders trade. We also have various other platforms like Trend, Divergence, and many, many more. Now, you might look at this, all these sections here. These sections is where we really can do, this group here is where we do really very well, guiding you to be profitable. Now, here you might be wondering, how do you join this club here? This club membership and access to this platform is worth thousands. All you got to go is tradersclub.lcms.com.sg. This is your chance to join right now. Scroll it down and join. How much? Only $49 a month. Now just click on it and just fill it up and submit in right now. Now this is without a doubt the very least you can do if you want to achieve your best in trading. Now remember, the price can change anytime now, so get on board now, and I'll see you in the club.
Okay, thanks for that, Daniel. All right, so I'm pasting some links in the chat right now. So if you're not already in our free Forex Signals Telegram channel, do click on the link to join the Telegram channel. Subscribe to the LCMS Traders YouTube channel for the daily recordings. And if you want to find out more about the BOJ, do check out yesterday's video where we had Kim Hong, the currency analyst at LCMS Traders, to share a lot of information about that. And yeah, we have the Udemy course online right now to learn the 5 steps checklist that the LCMS Traders team use to trade the market. And as Daniel has shown, the Traders Club, a lot of features in there. And if you're looking at getting someone to trade for you, trading may not be right for you, hey, check out forexbriefcase.com, a managed account service where they get 3% a month on average based on the track record of 3 years. All right, so we have come to the end of the session today. We will see you guys on Monday for the Aussie and Kiwi session. Thank you so much and goodbye.